Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders, and teachers of Great Millstone, and the men who may not be directly part of Great Millstone but are following the same doctrine. So, salutations to the Yaki, Makwath, and Bunyam, that's men, women, and children of the Ba'ath Dawadah, sons, Bun, means sons, the house of David, who are predestined to be saved in these last days, also known as the elect of the nation of Yasharallah, Tabernacle of David, which is being established as we speak by the Lord's prophets, by the Spirit of Yahweh Shemashai first and foremost, and by his prophets who are speaking on the highways and byways. Quick video, quick hit. As I usually start, the true name of the Heavenly Father is not God, not Jehovah. His true name is Yahweh, meaning He exists. Yeah, He to be. That's Yah meaning He. Hawa means exist or to be. The name of His only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai, meaning He saves, He delivers. Yahweh Shai will return to deliver His elect of the nation of Yasharallah, the nation of Israel, at the appointed time, which is shortly upon us. We can read that in Matthew 24th chapter, 30th verse, 31st verse. The elect shall be saved, Romans 11, or all Israel shall be saved in the end, but now the elect first, Romans 11, 7ish. Isaiah 11th chapter, the elect will be gathered from the four corners of the earth. Elam mentions different nations in there. Jeremiah 16th chapter as well, in the North Country. So various other scriptures. Okay, that's just to mention a few. So today we are going to just go back on the importance of one of the biggest prophecies which we are seeing manifest as we speak, which is the MOTB. I'm not really going to go into Revelation 13th chapter. I'm just going to show that we shouldn't be ignorant of Satan's devices. But first I'm going to start with Ecclesiastes 5 and 15, which is also known as the Book of Sirach. So luckily I have to read it out of my my actual my Bible, the Apocrypha, red Apocrypha that I've got, because my app is playing up. Second time I've tried to do this video, so lucky for that, get rid of that. And my app's playing up, so can't read it from that. So I'm going to read it from. So it's the red Apocrypha, which is published by Cambridge Press. Okay, so it's Ecclesiasticus, which is also known as the Book of Sirach. Chapter 5, verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything, a great matter or a small. Okay, so we've got to keep on watching, observing what this wicked elites are doing with Esau, Edom, and his followers and his minions of the other nations, and even our nation. But now, today, we're going to focus just a quick hit on what Klaus Schwab said a year ago, and then we're going to bring up an article which was from, I think it was Black Listed News or People's Voice yesterday. Okay, to show you the relevance of this.
Now, the base has formed, but you have to go one step further. You have to have a strategic mood. You have to construct the world of tomorrow. It's a systemic transformation of the world. So we have to define how the world should look like.
So like Second Thessalonians comes to mind, Ezekiel 28 comes to mind, as if he is God, as if he is acting as the Most High. Yeah. Read Second Thessalonians, the second chapter. So third, fourth verse down. Ezekiel 28th chapter. Is Esau Edom is him manifesting as he is the Most High. But as we know, Proverbs 21:1 states, "The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord; he turn it wherever so he will." Paraphrasing.
Which we want to come out of this transformation period. I respect China's achievements, which are tremendous over the last over 40 years. I think it's a role model for many countries, but I think also we should leave it to each country to make its own decision what system it wants to adopt.
And that system is a technological technocracy system, which, and what he said there was China is the role model. And we get this article here to prove what steps. It's an article from yesterday, The People's Voice, coming soon to the West, and their subheading, it is coming soon to the West. You heard, what's his name, Klaus Schwab, speak about it a year or so ago. They spoke about it, and these elites' plans, which are the plans of Yahweh Bashim on the left-hand side. You know, we cannot forget that Yahweh Bashim is control of everything. Isaiah 45:7, plain and simple. Yeah, man's goings of the Lord. Jeremiah 10:23. You know, so we know who's in control, truly in control. But still got to watch, and we've got to see what these devils are up to. So, China has updated its social credit score system. So in China, if you do not know, they have a app, I think it's called the We app or something like that, and other apps that people have to download, and wherever they go, they are tracked and traced by facial recognition and other various technological devices that either give them points for good behavior or deduct points for bad behavior. For instance, jaywalking, walking across the road wrongly under their terms, would mean your points deducted, and then you have a certain level of points, which means you can access services. This is what is coming to the West, a social credit score system. Yeah, and right now, in China, they are adapting that. They have adapted that social credit score system to link up with your bank account, which is central bank digital currency. The apostles on down, from the teachers, apostles, elders, bishops, teachers, have gone into it for years. We should really know what the CBDC is, the ultimate goal is, which is the CHIP, Revelation 13, chapter 16, 17 verse. Cause of all, both small and great, rich or poor, to receive a mark. That mark is a charagma. Yeah, so that no man might buy or sell. And what we're seeing is the incremental small steps of each nation around the world developing their technological systems to eventually incorporate it into the ultimate goal, which is the CHIP, the charagma, the mark of the beast. So we're going to this article. A credit score of 650 is already required for buying food in this supermarkets using facial recognition payments. So it's, the People's Voice is explaining the system as it is in China. So you need a certain credit score of 650 to buy food. So what happens if your score is not high enough? Okay. A video has recently resurfaced showing how one Chinese citizen's life is being turned upside down due to his low credit score. Alright, let's go straight to the video.
Leo Hu recently tried to book a flight. He was told he was banned from flying because he's on the list of untrustworthy people. Leo was a journalist who was ordered by a court to apologize for a series of tweets he wrote, and was then told his apology was insincere. I can't buy property. My child can't go to private school, he says. You feel you're being controlled by the list all the time. And the list is now getting longer, as every Chinese citizen is being assigned a social credit score, a fluctuating rating based on a range of behaviors. It's believed that community service and buying Chinese-made products can raise your score. Fraud, tax evasion, and smoking in non-smoking areas can drop it. China's growing network of surveillance cameras makes all of this possible.
It can recognize more than 4,000 vehicles.
Xu Li is the CEO of SenseTime, one of China's most successful artificial intelligence companies. It has created smart cameras for the government that can help catch criminals, but also track average citizens.
You can tell whether it is an adult, a child, a male or female.
Ken Dwoskin has studied China's economic and political culture for more than 3 decades. He says how the new scoring system truly works is kept secret and could be easily abused by the government. How far into people's daily mundane activities does this go?
Well, I think that the government and the people running the plan would like to go as deeply as possible to determine how to allocate benefits and also how to impact and shape their behavior.
The fear, of course, is that the government may use this social credit scoring system to punish people that it deems not sufficiently loyal to the Communist Party. And trying to clear your name or fight your score is nearly impossible because there is no due process. Ben Tracy, CBS News.
So we see that, right? So this is, let me just quickly get this one as well. No, it's lucky I can't get it. Can I get it on? I'm not on Twitter, so, or X. Let me see if it plays. If it doesn't, I'm going to go quick to the scriptures. And we see the point here. The apostles, for the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai has given us the warning. Yeah, we know what's coming. There we go. Is it playing? Yeah, it's playing. Ooh.
You don't have a phone? You can still make payments in the supermarkets in China? Let's give it a try. So today I went to the supermarket, I bought several stuffs, and yeah, let's see what comes out. After I click go to payment, it gives me an option to scan my face, and just in a second, the payment's done. What do you guys think? Do you think it's amazing technologies?
Yeah, so we see where it's at. I'm going to put this article in the description box. It's going to bring out a few more scriptures, and that's it. Call it. We know what time we're living in. Time to wake out of sleep. I'm going to get that. That's for those who are sleeping. And that Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. How about Yahweh is coming, man. Call her Lord Yahweh Shai, giving us his prophets. We go, we shouldn't be ignorant of Satan's devices. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Keeping it very, very simple here. Go and read Revelation 13th chapter 16, 17 verse. Go to the apostles of GMS and the teachers of GMS. Everybody's got a breakdown on what it really is. It's not sleeping with white women. The MOTB. It is not a philosophy. It's not a Christianity. It is a sin, but not sin itself, okay? Because you shouldn't take it, any cuttings in your flesh. That's Leviticus 19th chapter 28 verse, okay? 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. Who's Satan? Satan is a spiritual demon on the left-hand side of Yahweh. But there are people who are coming after the working of Satan. His physical counterpart on earth, which is Esau Edom, who's known as the so-called white man. Specifically the elites. Yeah, they are coming after the working of Satan. As I've quoted before, 2 Thessalonians. Those will get that just to finish, The Satan should get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices. But ignorant. We've got to watch. Agnoeo.
Strong's G50. Agnaeo.
To be ignorant, to not know, not to understand. So we know through the prophets, and we understand through the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai what's coming. We know the prophecies are going at the appointed time. As it says in Habakkuk, also second address, 4th chapter and 37th verse. Yeah, right. But measuring the, let me get. I'm read it from my second address. I'm reading it from my Bible. So I do like that one. The 4th chapter and the 37th verse. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So the prophecies happen in sequence. And right now, we're in that time of wars and rumors of wars, aren't we? As Yahweh Shai said in Matthew 24th chapter, 6th verse down to the 8th. Yeah. Second and just 9th chapter as well, So what we know sequence of events. We've got the MOTB again, like I'll repeat again, to be to be fully made mandatory, implemented to be made mandatory. But what we're seeing is through these videos today and various other videos is the fact that the nations, and as Klaus Schwab says, China, the Moabites being the example, the pinnacle of the exemplar, yeah, of the model, the role model for the other nations to follow. And believe me, it's coming to the West. And simple, be it through a war, be it through a financial collapse, whatever so-called black swan or Hegelian dialectic problem reaction solution they have to achieve their goal, which is called LEVI Haitians on the left-hand side, is going to happen. Prophecy said it's going to happen. So there we are. I'm going to finish it with this. 2 Thessalonians 2, one more scripture after this. So like, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. That's when 70 AD have occurred, when the Israelites were taken out of Roman by the taken out of Jerusalem, by the siege of the Romans at the first Roman Empire. We are now in the second carnation of the Roman Empire, and the beast system, which is NATO and the EU, with the whore, which is America sitting on the beast. Yeah, this is the second incarnation of the Roman Empire. Okay. For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that man of sin is Esau, Edom, the wicked. The Bible speaks of. You can read that in Malachi, 1st chapter, 3rd and 4th verse. The vessel of wrath fitted for destruction, in Romans 9th chapter. Who poseth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped. And this is what he's doing. He thinks that by his technology and by the knowledge that's being increased through, Yahweh Shai, being given him that technology, he thinks he's above Yahweh Shai, and it sits on the nation of Israel, and has conquered all by his own strength. Read that in Isaiah 10th chapter. All that is called power, all that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is God. And this is his mind, his pride, his arrogance. Yeah. I'm not going to get into this actually. In fact, I'm going to read down to 9. I'm going to remember ye not that when I said was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. So he was known at that time, but this is the time of the revealing of who the wicked really are. That mystery of iniquity doth already work. This was Rome at that point in time, but Rome obviously through the Renaissance came back 1,000 years after being put into subjection. Okay, read that in Revelation, the 20th chapter. And after 1,000 years, they'll have a short season. We're in that short season now. Okay. Like only he who now letteth will let. So he's being Esau, Edom's been allowed to do what Yahweh Shai is determined, until his time is up. His time's nearly up. We're at that time now. He's got a boundary that he cannot pass. That's in Job 14:5. He will not achieve his enterprise. Job 5:12. So I'm quoting a lot of scriptures because they're going through my head. So the Lord's will. If you wanna stop the video, get the scriptures that I've quoted, read them. Because I'm more than likely going to do that anyway after this. I like to do that. And I should need to do it more often than I should. Until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed. Yeah. And this is the point. Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. The wicked is being revealed, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and the elite specifically. The spirit of his mouth is being the prophets. The prophets are taken, through, again, the spirits of Yahweh Shai is given the prophets, the men of the highways and byways. I'm going to say the men of GMS, from Apostle Tahar on down, who really, really got 100% truth, yeah. And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Yahweh Shai is going to destroy them. Yahweh Shai is going to take them out when he returns. You know, wait ye upon the Lord. Zephaniah 3:8. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan and all power and signs and lying wonders, and the technology is part of those lying wonders. Okay, so I'm not gonna go into that. As, Ephesians 5:15. Let me just finish off with that. Let's put that in my mind. Oh, it's amazing when you do a video. I've not done one, working as I should be, and the Spirit does work with you because the scriptures come bam, 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 bam. Call hallelujah, I'm going to finish off this. Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Evil meaning bad times. Okay, with that, Lord's will, this is edifying to the elect from the hopeful elect. I'm going to say shalom. I'm actually going to put a video in the description box. It was from the elders of Connecticut. They mentioned the video last night. I woke up early this morning at 5 o'clock. Couldn't sleep much, but they did a video, so I'm going to put that video in the description box as well. Okay, that Lord's will, this is edifying to the elect from the hopeful elect. Shalom.